Does being in a fat body and being in the public space encourages obesity?
Yes.
Shame is what led me to an eating disorder. When what we're looking for is stability.
That's your fault. See, the problem is that you're a professional victim. Would you agree, like, looking at his physique, like, he's at a perfectly, I would say, maybe healthy. No. He's definitely overweight, definitely obese.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, and thank you for joining me. So, they got this video, Matt Armstrong Box. That's his handle on this. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. I was just
being fat is unacceptable because you control every single portion of food that goes into your mouth. Okay.
Lean. I always say strolling because this is like going for a walk for me. Okay, so if you ever hear me say, "Yeah, I was strolling through the Instagram," don't correct me. I know the word is scrolling. You get what I'm saying? But I always say strolling because it's like taking a walk for me. I do this every damn day. I'm going to take a walk around the neighborhood. Anyway, I see this video and it's fat people. Being fat a choice? Fit men versus fat men. Middle ground. This is a middle ground thing. Okay. Now, before we start, I want to first say I don't like Myron. I've never liked Myron. I gave Myron a chance one video because I didn't really know the podcast like that. You get me? And it was some girl acting crazy or something. So I automatically took Myron's side, and Fresh and Fit is when I first learned about their channel and stuff. And then I took that same video and I noticed something about Myron. And then right after that video, I did another video talking about how I didn't like him. And the statement still stands. Myron is an asshole. Okay? When you look at Myron, I want you to know this. Myron is a loser. Okay, he's a loser that looks for the secrets to winning. You get what I'm saying? And he tries to study this shit. The problem is that he had to lose a lot of stuff inside of him in order to fucking be this great high value man that he swear that he is. You get me? Think about it like this. Most people live life, experience life. Not Myron. Myron is just trying to get over on life. You get what I'm saying? He's trying to win the game of life. And because of that, he's an asshole. Straight up asshole. And I don't see how nobody could say this man is black. There isn't a black bone in this man's body. You get what I'm saying? Look, Myron gonna show you how cut he is. Okay? And I'm gonna be the first to say I'll still punch the shit out of him. You get what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say this: why I can punch him in the face? Because no matter how many push-ups, how many sit-ups, how many reps you do, your face is gonna still remain tender. You get it? Was the meat. That's how tender was the meat. We used to slam dominoes, called 10, but we would say tender was the meat. Okay? I'm going to punch him in his tender ass face. You get me? And that right there would throw all that bodybuilding shit out the goddamn window. You get what I'm saying? Now, look, I'm probably going to be more on the bigger people's side. I'm finna defend big people right now. Okay? So let's jump into this video and watch how much of an asshole Myron makes himself out to be.
My name is John. I host the Radical Empathy podcast. I used to direct episodes of Middle Ground, but I'll now be moderating today's discussion between Jackman and Fatman. Our first prompt is, I have felt disgusted looking at a fat body. Can our agreeers please step forward? Whoever feels compelled to start us off. Well, it's unacceptable to be fat. Okay.
See, the first person to open a fucking mouth is a fucking asshole. Well, it's unacceptable to be fat. Unacceptable? Bitch, who are you, Arnold Schwarzenegger? You get what I'm saying? Bitch, you the Terminator? That is unacceptable. I'm not going to take that from you. Get your bitch ass on somewhere. You get what I'm saying? Sitting there looking like, look at him as what he is, okay? Don't let the tough vibrato, you know what I'm talking about, bravery with an O, bravado. You get me? Don't let that shit fool you, okay? You get me? It's an act. This is a fucking act, okay? He doesn't have charisma. He doesn't have charisma. He doesn't have he's an asshole trying not to be one. And he just can't help himself because he's had more experience being an asshole. How about that? Let's keep going.
That's a great start. I know why you say that, but it's one of those things where, do you know why you're saying that? Yes, because I've been fat before and I lost the weight. Well,
okay, so what the fuck does that got to do with anything? You get, because I've been fat before and I lost the weight. You only did it because you was trying your best to do it. You get me? Look, I'm not even gonna lie to you. When it comes to black bodies, we don't really have. This will be one of them times where not on the fat people side. We have nice physiques. You get what I'm saying? I don't know what your genes look like, but I come from slave stock. So when it comes to like getting bulked up or keeping my physique or staying slim, you get me? It's kind of easier for black people. And I know this because I was locked up in jail with a lot of men and stuff. And I used to see white guys doing push-ups, Hispanic dudes doing push-ups, and they never had the cuts that black men had. You get what I'm saying? No matter how much they did it. You get what I'm saying? So this guy that's talking to Myron right now, he does look somewhat fit. You get me, for a white guy to me. You get me? He could lose his stomach a little bit, but they chest, they have to work like super hard to get a chest that a black man could just do a couple of push-ups to get. You get what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Too. I've been fat my whole life. I've been way skinnier than I am now. And I've been way heavier than I am now. Was I less valuable at one point in there? Well, I mean, you can make an argument that you're less valuable when you're fatter because you're drained resources, but that's a whole other conversation. But yeah, I mean, in general, being fat is unacceptable because you control every single morsel of food that goes into your mouth. Okay.
You don't want to date a guy like Myron. Myron is big on perception. You get me? The world sways Myron. Myron is a loser. Remember that. Remember, he gets his cues from the world. Oh, the world don't like when you fat because you got to be looking good and stuff, and then the world will like you and stuff. Myron is not a trailblazer. You get me? He's a follower. You get what I'm saying? He's a follower with a pen and paper. You get me? If Lois and Clark took the journey and Myron went with him, Myron will be the one with the pencil taking notes. Like, okay, so you say the map look like this. This is what. Then Myron will run off into the world like, yep, I discovered America. Yep, I did it. I mapped it too. Well, wasn't you with Lois and Clark? Not technically. They was following me. So, that's the type of person Myron is. He a fucking liar. I just want to punch him in his fucking face.
Lack of discipline shows lack of character, shows a lack of temperance, and when you're fat, it's an outward manifestation. Well, being fat is unacceptable because you control every single morsel of food that goes into your mouth. Okay. It shows a lack of discipline, it shows a lack of character, it shows a lack of temperance, and when you're fat, it's an outward manifestation of your inadequacies. When I see somebody who's 500 or 600 pounds, all I can think of is, why do they care so little about their health that they can do this, allow themselves to gain that much weight, knowing it's taken 20, 30, 40 years off their life? I just can't imagine not wanting to live that badly.
And that is his motivation. You get what I'm saying? And I guess you could take cues from people based off of what you see them go through, and that's cool. But you can't, I wouldn't live my life like that, looking at other people to see if I'm going this way or if I'm right, or you get what I'm saying, or if I look better or something like that. Don't you have your own life to live type shit? You get what I'm saying? You just sound weak, bro. You just sound weak. No matter how strong you look, you sound weak. You get what I'm saying? That's just how I feel.
I understand that. No, it's I've definitely felt disgusted looking at my own body and looking at other fat bodies in my life. A lot of the disgust I felt looking at people was me feeling disgusted with myself. And
look, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't care what people look like. I don't even care how fat you are, as long as you can cover up your fatness. You get me? The only time I get disgusted is when I see some big ass female running around with her stomach hanging out of her belt and she ain't got no body. It just, that just look nasty. You get what I'm saying? I have never. That'll be the only time when fat is a problem to me. It's like, you didn't know how to dress yourself. You get what I'm saying? That's just disgusting. This is a time where I do not like seeing nasty looking women do it. Fat people who don't know how to wear clothes is annoying to me. That's annoying.
And projecting that feeling onto other people. And I don't think anyone on either side will disagree that health is important. I know that my own mental health was way worse when I was spending every fixate of my life trying to get smaller and trying to be thinner.
I don't think there's anyone that can look at somebody 500, 600, 700 pounds and not think, wow, what have they done? And not be disgusted, like, how can you not? I just can't understand.
You can't assume that everyone has the same opinion, though, because unfortunately, some people have emotional stuff that happened, traumatic stuff that's happened, so you can't discount it to say, oh, because they're fat.
Man, like...
Shut your bitch ass up. You get what I'm saying? Boo-hoo, man. Boo-hoo, man. You get what I'm saying? That's what he said. Boo-hoo, man. Boo-hoo, man. You get what I'm saying? Bitch, I'll punch you in your fucking face. Oh, my God. I've never wanted to punch somebody in their face so hard. You get what I'm saying? I never wanted to punch somebody in the face so bad. You get what I'm saying? Look at this. Look at this smug-ass Arabian Night-looking ass face.
There's way worse stuff going on in the world. Ask people saying, oh my God, I'm sad, I'm going to eat some ice cream. It's like, no, dude, it's like, you're fat, you made that decision, you live in the best country ever. If you live in a civilized, first world country where you have electricity, internet power, etc., you deserve to be bullied. It's ridiculous to me that we have...
Did he say you deserve to be bullied? What the fuck?
Oh, because they're fat.
Man, like, there's way worse stuff going on in the world. Ask people saying, oh my God, I'm sad, I'm going to eat some ice cream. It's like, no, dude, it's like, you're fat, you made that decision, you live in the best country ever. If you live in a civilized, first world country where you have electricity, internet power, etc., you deserve to be bullied. It's ridiculous to me that we have all these fat people running.
See, that's crazy. You get me? This is why I don't fuck with people that's not from America. Your thought process is that of a peasant. You get what I'm saying? You come over here ready to embark on this American journey. You get what I'm saying? That's what you want to do. You want to embark on this American journey and you want to get this money and stuff. And that's your mind. You come from poverty or somebody in your family was trash or some shit like that in a third world country and shit. Now you're looking at people over here who's lived a life of luxury. You get me? Because we didn't have to go through no bullshit like that. But now you feeling some type of way about, well, you going in this great ass country. Why would you make yourself look like that, bitch? Because I've always been in this great ass country. Get your low hanging fruit ass up out of here.
Around. Meanwhile, people are being bombed in Gaza. It's ridiculous. We are so privileged here in the United States.
Fuck Gaza. I don't give a fuck about Gaza. See how sad he is, bitch?
In West in general. When I see a fat person, I'm like, wow, you got the gift of life. You got the gift of being in a developed country. And you're a fat POS talking about body positivity on TikTok. What the hell is going on?
But now you're segmenting, though, because not everyone thinks like that.
No, we need to bring shaming back. Okay. We need to bring shaming back in so many other regards besides obesity. We need to do it with sluts. We need to shame people. We need to shame everybody. Because shame has been one of the strongest defenses against degeneracy and human cups. You had a personal experience you wanted to share. You said you used to be overweight. Oh, yeah. So I did an experiment back in like 2015 where I bulked for like almost 2 years. And I got up to like 250 pounds. And then I dieted down. It took me about 7 months. I systematically did it, control my calories, tracked my macros, tracked my protein, carbs.
See what I'm saying? This nigga is a fucking loser. You get what I'm saying? And you know, the attitude that he would have would be great, bro, if he learned humility. You get what I'm saying? If he learned how to humble himself. You get what I'm saying? He's not a humble person, bro. He's a bitch, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like when I first talked about him, this nigga is the type to walk around with a jug of water and shit like, bitch, get your whole ass. Here come Myron with his jug of water. You get what I'm saying? Look, let's I guess I'll finish this one out. You get me? It's gonna be a fat guy come up here talking. I don't really care about what he got to say. He finna whine too. So, let's finish this real quick. This is almost done.
And systematically lost 1 to 2 pounds per week.
So you chose to gain up to 250.
Yeah, so I've been in all sports. I was like, I'm naturally skinny. And then I was like, all right, I'm going to get fat as an experiment. Did it. And then I was like, all right, now I'm going to lose the weight. And then all I did was just track my calories, ate the same food every single day, went to the gym 4 or 5 times a week, and everything was controlled and it got done. Was it monotonous? Of course. Was it boring?
I agree with you there. I am naturally this way. This is with working out 4 or 5 times a week. This is 100%.
Bitch, how you gonna tell this man that's not true? You remember what I just told y'all? You get me? I told y'all our physiques are a whole lot different, bitch. You get what I'm saying? And then you can notice that shit. This is why white men tan their bodies so you can somewhat see their cuts. You get me? Even though he gotta look good, but at the same time, you can still see he well fit. You know?
Bro? No, it's not natural at all, because at the end of the day, if you don't lose weight, by definition, you're not in a calorie deficit. If you're not in a calorie deficit, then you're going to either maintain or gain weight, and that's the problem.
This is why I don't like this rat race that we live in, because people who get ahead, get a little leeway in life, always want to act like they better than everybody else. And the sad thing about it is it would mean absolutely nothing to them if they didn't have anybody to show it to. This is why I don't like liberals, because all you have to do to cut off a liberal like Myron is to stop watching him, stop looking at him. You know what he gonna do? He gonna commit suicide. You get me? Because he needs you. He needs you. Everything that he does is based off of y'all looking at him. Look at me. Look at me. Look what I can do. Look at me. You should be like me. Look at me. You get what I'm saying? Type shit. You look at him. Look at his fucking face.
People don't track their calories.
And that's true, but people burn at their resting metabolic rate a different set of calories.
Doesn't matter.
Let's not get too granular right now. Raga, it's going to be one of those episodes, right? Let's bring in the disagreeers and hear from them. Okay, so the reason I disagreed, especially when I heard the statement, I don't think I'll ever look at somebody based on their situation and think that I'm disgusted. Like, if I see somebody that's a drug addict on the street that's homeless, I'm not disgusted by that. If I see somebody that's incredibly overweight, I'm not disgusted by that. Do I think that there's an opportunity for growth? Do I think they've been put in a disadvantageous position that's probably makes it harder for them? Absolutely. I think I'm kind of an empath, so when I see somebody, I know that there's things underlying. And one of my best friends is 400 plus pounds. I've helped him lose 150, 200 pounds. He's gained it back. And I don't look at him and say, I'm disgusted, but I know how bad he wants it. And just seeing how hard he tries and then reverts, it's almost more tough for me than to be like, oh, that's disgusting, And I think there's plenty of people that look at me and say, that's disgusting. I never want to look like that.
He cool. I like him. He all right. Good guy. Let's jump into these comments real quick so I can get up out of here. Hey, why is Myron with jacked men? Okay. Why would they invite Myron to any discussion ever? Myron isn't jacked whatsoever. When I saw Myron, I knew it's about to get heated. The fresh and fit dude is so insecure in himself. See? Can't trust anyone on fresh and fit. As soon as I saw Myron, I knew this would be good. This started so aggressively. If someone comes out the gate with zero empathy or willing to open their mind to anyone's POV, the conversation is pointless. True, I believe that. This actually could have been a conversation if Fresh and Fit wasn't there. You get me? Why are people so obsessed with fat people? That Fresh and Fit guy seems he would be more mad that I'm fat than I am. You get me? Myron was never 250, and if he lost a pound a week, he would look like a monster, not a twig. Myron talking about shame, lack of discipline, character, and temperament is crazy. He's fixated on social norms from 1960. Fresh and Fit dude is just too aggressive with it. Myron is projecting. He's an influencer. He has all the time in the world to work out. I can't stand gym rats. Myron, I'm out. This episode is a hard watch. The Fresh and Fit guy is one of the worst human beings I've ever had the displeasure of hearing speak. Boop. This is an insane parent. Myron ain't Jack. Myron is an egotistical clown. It's insane. Well, you deserve to be bullied is crazy. Yeah, he said that. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much the video. I'll talk to y'all later. Like and subscribe. Look out for your boy if you got a chance. Anyway, bye.